The grass is only green where you water it and where you take care of it. You can be successful on both sides. Let's be dead honest. Most trade guys are excellent at the trade. They suck at business.
When you first started 360 Electric, what were some of the key things that you feel like other new business owners should think about before starting, a trade specific company? Like just, 5 quick tips that, a lot of the people that are watching this are considering becoming contractors. And maybe they haven't taken the leap yet. They're worried. They're not sure. In some scenarios, it's a lot easier to stay an employee.
Sure.
Right. And you can be successful as an employee. There's nothing wrong with staying as an employee.
Absolutely.
But
I love being an employee for that company. I made tons of money. I didn't make that kind of money until 6-7 years being on my own. Now, again, I had a lot more freedom, but I didn't make that money. And that's why they couldn't believe, like, I was their 3rd highest paid guy besides the owner and the general manager. They're like, you're not going to leave here. You're making over 6 digits. There's no way. We're talking back in 2003, 2004, Okay, so 5 tips, I know them automatically. So if you're watching this video, you're here. I don't care if it's electrical, HVAC, plumbing. Everything I tell you, it's within the trades. A couple of things you got to know. The grass is never greener on the other side. That is a fact of life. The grass, again, I say it all the time. The grass is only green where you water it and where you take care of it. You can be successful on both sides. Let's be dead honest. Most trade guys are excellent at the trade. They suck at business. I'll be honest with you. People, I surprised myself that I can do the trade. The first 3-4 years, I did it all. And I surprised myself what I was able to do, but I am mechanically inclined as well. So as kids, I played with Legos and Lincoln blocks. So if you really do suck at business, then coaching, Upstryve on how you guys coach, you got to seek other people. That's how I started the YouTube channel. I went to Think Media's. I did their software. I did their program because I said, look, again, I'm at the start. They're in their middle. And I always say middle because you're not at your end until you're dead or out of business, right? So their middle is super successful. They've done, I wanted to be there as fast as possible with the least amount of mistakes and least amount of. So tip number 1 is, are you capable straight out of running your own business? If you're not a people person and you don't talk to people, my longest employee, God bless him, he passed away. I'd had him for 13 years. I was his helper at my last company. And when they let him go, I hired him in 2 seconds flat. Best electrician I've ever had. Ask him to collect a check from a customer. And the customer loves him. Oh, Jerry, I love Jerry. And he knows it. Jerry, get a check. It's $3,400. Heck no. Like, what? Deer in headlights. Really, Jerry, I'm not going to drive there to get the check. Nope. So again, Jerry would never be a business owner, and he knew it. But some guys don't get it. They just say, I did a video, if you see it on my channel, when you click on the channel, and it says, I'm thinking about being an electrical contractor. Did you see that one? And it says, oh yeah, my boss makes a buttload of money. Yeah, how hard can it be? And then I get in the video like, you got to get insurance. You got to be workman's comp. Do you know sales? Do you know how to market? Do you know how to? And then in the end, of course, I'm like, I don't want to scare you, but that's what it's all about. First thing is, are you really capable of running a business? Nothing wrong with being a grouchy electrician that wants to come and go, like you said. Nothing wrong with it. But you got to be a people person. You got to be able to talk to people. If you're the kind of guy that avoids people, you're not going to be very successful, because how are you going to get customers? I mean, it's not like these days it's a little easier. You can text. But number 1 is be a people person. Know that you're capable of running the business. Number 2 is financially ready. Always I say financially ready. When you're jumping ship, you're getting into something new. And a lot of guys that I coach are like either union guys or guys that are making 100,000+ a year. And I'm like, oh, dude, get ready, because you're going to be dropping to like 30 to 40 to 50 if you're lucky. So let's get you prepared on how you're going to jump ship. So be financially ready to take that dip. Along with financially ready, don't spend a ton of money off the gate. Nobody cares that your van is brand new. Look, there are some areas that they might, but nobody cares. I always tell everybody, people are buying you. You are the salesman. You are the guy answering the phone. You are the, or gal, hopefully. We need to get a lot more gals in this. And I was blessed enough to hire a couple of women electricians. So that's a whole other subject. So be financially ready, and then be ready to spend good money on what counts. I got a video out on my flyers. So I've had flyers. I've had them for years. And we tried flyers. It's kind of a pray and spray if you do flyer. I got a technique on how to double up, triple, quadruple your effectiveness of flyers. The same exact flyer. I just got a course on that. You got to know marketing. You got to know all that stuff. So that's probably tip number 4. How are you going to get new customers? You know, you got to be ready. You got to have some kind of channel, some kind of networking in place before you jump ship. You can't jump ship. And then fifth would be get your truck ready, get your license ready, get your material ready. Have that bought and paid for if you can, so that you don't have that expense. And those are some of the biggest things I can say before you jump ship. I've got a little video before you start, which also says your logo. Super important. People don't think about logo. So look at my logo. It's round and it's circle. You know, and I know, Caesar, we were just Twittering each other. I just started on Twitter 2 days ago at T360E, right? At T3. But guess what? You see how my logo, everybody has a round. Facebook is round. I've got some guys I coach and they got their, you know, Mike Johnson Electrical Services, and it's this long with a lightning bolt. And I go, dude, how are you going to get that into a little, you know, on your website? How are you going to put that on a shirt? And if you do, it's so small, nobody can read it. People don't think about it, but it's super important. These are the things and tips. I always say, get a phone number if you're going to get a toll-free number. Our number is PICK 360 if you spell it out. You know, pick 360. It has something to do with it. And super important, your website. I'm the 360 Electrician on YouTube. My website is www.the360electrician.com. So you got to those are all things from the beginning. If you don't get it right, 2 years into it, you're gonna be like, oh man, you've spent all this money and you realize that you need to change it and you lose that money. So I know I'm getting off the tangent a little bit, but these are all just such important things. And how do you learn it? The guy in the wholesale house that is successful isn't gonna give you their secrets. You know, you're gonna go to places like Upstryve where you're gonna get coaching for sure. You're gonna reach out to people on YouTube that are gonna give you the information because they want to. And that's about it. Or just, you know, hopefully your old boss, you're really cool with them and they want to teach you like I do. I got a lot of guys that went on their own and have their own licenses now. And I've guided them and nurtured them to be successful. Why? You never know when I'm going to need them. That's plain and simple. I don't want to burn any bridges. The guy's going to go and do it anyway, whether I help him or not. Why not help him, partner up with him? And then guess what, man, I'm in a real bind. I need 3 guys like tomorrow. Hey, no problem, Jeff. I got nothing going on. They come over and they help us lift that thing up, you know, finish that job.